I can lose track of time. I'm terrible at it. And I was sitting here looking at, and I'll just give you a preview uh, from the collections chat that I did earlier here on Lily Works. And we just did part one. We're going to do part two next week. So I hope you'll come in on Saturday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which I think is, what time is that? 1 o'clock? Y'all, I get so confused with Central and Pacific. I am locked in on Eastern Standard Time, so y'all just pay attention to what time zone that it says on our little postings, okay? But when I was sitting here and I got distracted because I was looking at everything and nearly had a heart attack when Kathy said she only had a few more minutes. So I got over here right quick and got ready for you. uh, Listen, I want to take just a minute and tell you that I am a retired professor, art professor, and I still do art, but I'm retired from the classroom, so it has been a real joy to do a little teaching here on this platform, and that y'all seem to be enjoying it. So it is meeting a need for me, and I'm selling a few things too. And you're getting the opportunity to look at and enjoy and pick up some nice pieces. After we do part two, during my what I call collections chat, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on this platform. After we finish with part two, I'm going to start in on something called something like jewelry appreciation. One of the classes that I taught among all the art classes was just art appreciation. I especially taught that at the college level because it was a required class for liberal arts degree students, and but what art appreciation, jewelry appreciation is just what it says. And all of you that like to buy jewelry, look at jewelry, sell jewelry, you should understand what I mean by appreciation. We appreciate the pieces that we see and that we sell and that we handle and that we're out looking for in the thrift stores and all. And it's not all about just the money. I think most of you really enjoy the pieces. And so, why is that? Why is it that, and I'm going to use this as an example. By the way, I'm doing a red, white, and blue thing today, and I do have bling, so I do qualify. But for the bling jewelry bling show. But so I've got on red and don't have any white on, but I do have the blue. And this is a blue topaz Art Deco. That's an old ring setting. This is an aquamarine, delicate little ring. Oh, here, wait a minute. Let me turn the light on. Delicate little ring there with diamonds on the side. This is a newer piece. Well, it's vintage, but I mean, it's not as old as that piece. And then this right here, I've actually bought this. I don't remember from who or where I got it, but I was entering it into my inventory and thought, uh, I'm going to test this thing. And I couldn't believe my Presidium tested it all the way up to ruby. I said, well, I know that's not a real ruby. It's got to be synthetic. So uh, I tested it with the UV light. Y'all, let me turn this back off. Look at that. Is that not the most amazing glow? And rubies will do that. Is that not spectacular? Oh my gosh. Oh, all right, we turn that back on. But what's causing us to go, wow, in a ring like this? Wow. And so this is what I want to start talking about with jewelry appreciation is because the elements of art, which include line, shape, color, form, value, there's others, are used together in the design according to certain design principles like balance and proportion and rhythm. I mean, there's a bunch of them. And it's all of it coming together is why we find ourselves having these aesthetic experiences with jewelry. And by the way, even three-dimensional pieces. And just as an example, pull up my little mascot, but this is three-dimensional, but we can still talk about a three-dimensional item in the same way, talking about the elements and the prince of art and the principles of design. And it's let me give you an example of a design principle. One of them is balance. So this ring and this one are both formally balanced. They're symmetrical, right? And a lot of jewelry is symmetrically balanced. We're just doing a little preview of what my chat's going to be in a few weeks under jewelry appreciation. And a lot of us are attracted to formal or symmetrical balance. And we're going to get into the reasons why, what's going on visually with us. But what about asymmetrical? I'll lift you up here and let you look. See way back there? That brooch, that's an example of asymmetry or informal balance, but it's quite beautiful too. So, those are the kind of things we're going to talk about. Why? Why would it be helpful to learn these terms so that you can describe a ring that is symmetrically balanced, or the use of lines? See the lines? See that curving line? What do curving lines do to us subconsciously? What do sharp angular lines do to us subconsciously? What feelings and emotions are being evoked? So we'll talk about all that kind of stuff, and I hope you'll have fun. All right, so tonight, y'all, do not drink unsweetened cranberry juice. My doctor's got me on this for, oh my, oh. How many of you drink cranberry juice? It's good for your kidneys and other female parts, especially at my age. But I'm telling you, my saliva glands are still spitting. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Tonight, we're going to look at red, white, and blue because July the 4th is coming up, and yes, keeps the UTIs away. Thank you, Ann, over on YouTube. And by the way, Ann, I don't know if anybody's told you already, if you want to bid tonight, you need to go out of YouTube and come into the district app and find us at Lily Works Jewels and Lots, and then find my live show. Easy to do. But then you can actually bid. Otherwise, Ann, you can watch and chat from YouTube, and we welcome you here. Okay. Okay, Rachel, I don't know if you're watching, but see the bling? There is bling here tonight, but the rest of it is got a theme, red, white, and blue. I figure that there's still time for you to get this and enjoy it yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy it yourself for July the 4th, or you probably get it quick enough that you could turn around and sell it, which is just fine with me. Okay, we're going to start off with two pairs of earrings, and what the auction that I'm going to run is that you get two for $5, and I'm just going to throw these up, and you can see in the back that there's jewelry that might go with it. And you can be looking at these. There's these are both Monets. These are going to start at $10 a piece. That's going to start at $10 a piece. We'll look at them closer. Everything on the bust is $10, but you can see that you could put together, Mary, in other words, a set for people to look at. But let's start off with a 2 for $5 and see how y'all might start liking these earrings. And I'm going to run through them quick. I've got several sets. Purge, baby. Hey, always love it when I see Purge, baby, show up. Uh, she is a delightful. She purges my inventory from time to time, and I just love it. Okay, it's counting down. Y'all gonna let her have it? Okay, yay, Purge, baby. Okay, let me grab these off of here right quick and put them in a envelope, and that is number one. Look at her. Just zeroed right in on number one. Yeah, I'll be patient with this little old lady. Takes me a minute to get that bag going, and my number one post-it. Even though I numbered them, Rachel, I still have to do this to keep up with what's what. I don't have bags for everybody like you do. Okay, that's coming to you, Purge baby. Number one. Okay, the next one, real quickly, the next pair, and I love these. This pair. There's the red and there's the white and the blue. These are especially great. Now I didn't even show y'all the back. Sorry. Both of these are post. I think the others were Purge you didn't ask. Well, I know one of them was clip. I think they were post and clip. So you got one of each. Okay, let's run that. It's my second little group in here, 2 for $5. Okay, and remember, I'm going to offer those necklaces in a little bit for $10. There, she's off and running. There's Purge. And I think these probably could be worn square or diagonally. They're kind of nice diagonally, aren't they? I love these. These are sweet. And these are classic, these door knockers. Okay, y'all gonna let her have it? Look up there. That means, I think, Purge, don't you think I could just put these right inside that other bag? Because they're all coming to you. It won't matter if they're mixed up. And look, on the back, I took off the older thing, backing. And what I'll do is put those little clear rubbery things on there so you'll have a nice clean set. And if I forget to do that, I give you permission to message me and just let me have it. If it happens, I'll send you a whole little bag of those things. I hope I don't forget. I have to make me a post-it note to remember. With, y'all, I told the groups the other night that, and maybe some of you saw my jewelry resource books. I have post-it notes just all through them. And I made the comment that I have post-it notes everywhere, and I get up and they're stuck on my pajamas. I go to bed finding post-it notes in my bed. Oh Lord, I must buy these things by the case. Okay, let's get back to we've got one more set here. All right, look at these. These are, well, look at them, and I'm not even showing them to you. All right, these are post, and these are post. So you've got white metal, nice big loops, hoops or semi hoops or whatever you call those, and these red ones. And let's just put those up right quick. Another 2 for $5, and that's off and running. They're in good shape. These up here, I like those. Nice size. Well, I believe Purge is wanting all of these. I told you she lives up to her name. She's coming in and purging me of all my earrings, and I love her for it. Thank you. Thank you, Purge. And you've won. Did you win? Yes, you did. Okay. These actually still have their little thing on them, but I'll put those little rubbery things in for these two. Because I know I'll include these, but I know you don't want to use those old things. But I'll stick them in there. All right, that and another post-it note, number 3. And Purge Baby's ever-growing sack over here. Give me just a second. Get that in there. Okay. There you go. Oh, earrings and post-it notes coming to you. Okay, I got one last little group that I didn't put on a stand because they're different. First of all, I thought these were so cute. They're plastic. But I mean, doesn't that look like, what age would you say that was? 60s or 70s? Or even maybe the 80s? I don't know. But there's the red and the white. You put it with that Monet blue necklace and you'd be in good shape. But look here. Does anybody see anything strange about the back? I don't know if I think this is the one that has meandered down the back. But so because of it, I have just decided to put these in. You get those free, and you can rearrange that stem back there easy enough. Just pop it off and re-glue it. And then I've got these. Just some people like just these little studs, and they're definitely white. So you're getting the wacky ones and the studs and two, not one, but two little, what do you call those kind of pins? And you got two of them, and you can either scatter them or you wear one, let your husband wear the other one. All right, let me put that one up. That's another 2 for $5 with another set something thrown in. So it's these little posts, these two metal pins are in good shape. Use a solvent and get one off and reattach it. Okay, French teacher, that that would work. Uh, but I'm gonna let if whoever wins this, if they win it, if I'm left with it, I'll attempt to do it because I think those are cute. Real summery with a white slacks and uh, a red top, or red slacks and a white top. All right, did that in? Y'all didn't want my funky earrings. Okay, let me put these away. Okay, all right, well, let's just move right on to the $10 items. Both of these are Monet's. They are. This one's got a hang tag in the back, and this one has got it written on it. And I won't pull them off to show you. Y'all gonna have to trust me. You can tell this is a bit of a choker, and it seems like it measures about 14 inches. Now this one's longer. This one measured to about 28 inches, and they both have gold findings or trim on them. This one, by the way, has got an extender on the back, so it would let down a little longer than 14. Let's start off with that red Monet, and this is going to be. Wait a minute. Hang on. What'd I say? Hang on. $10 is what I said. $10. $10 start. Move to stage. Okay, that's off and running. These are graduated, oval. The necklace is in good shape. I'll go ahead and pull it off so I can show you the class. Sorry, that's the class. That's an old timey lobster claw. So I don't know when this where this dates from with Monet. There's the little hang tag. Okay, Purge Baby's got a bid in. Insane Bargains giving you some competition there, Purge. And Insane has won this one. Insane Bargains, I love your name. Uh, I do. Insane bargains. And your bargains are insane, but it doesn't it's not saying anything about you. I'm sorry, that wasn't very nice, was it? Sorry. Insane is Kathy. Okay. Oh Lord, you've got me laughing now. That was number 14. Number 14 off and running to Insane Bargains for Monet. Okay, let's run the blue one right quick. See what you think about that. Okay, the blue one's running. Oh, oh, come here. Come here. Come here. How many of you know jewelry likes to get hung up on stuff? There we go. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. Is that Mel bidding there? Oh, awesome. Uh the name is right there. And there is the extender, the little nice little hangy doolally on it. Nice blue. Mel, you got it. Yay, Mel. Awesome. Good for you. Glad to see another buyer. By the way, y'all do know, I hope you've heard that Rachel Lilyworks is giving a free gift of merchandise off of her website to the person who buys the most tonight. That's number 15. She's going to tally it all up at the end of this train. So, go for it. That's coming home to you, Mel. And you'll have the opportunity to get some free merchandise from her. Okay, let's do this little bracelet next. This bracelet has earrings to go with it. All right, you can see it's gold tone. It's unmarked, and it's. I'll show you the back. It's it's in good shape. It's not anything special. It's unmarked. It's not a name, but it is in good condition and it looks good on. And for the 4th of July holiday or all through the summer, and with earrings, these are clip on. They're clipped on upside down, but I think they show the very same way, upside or not. So for that, let's do that for heck. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this back to $5 just because I feel like it. Just because I can. I'm going to run this for $5 start. Anybody interested? There you go. Purge is off and running. This would look awfully cute with the red, white, and blue we got going. All right. It's counting down. Purge is winning at 7. Mel jumped in there. All right, Mel. Purge is back. Okay. It's counting down. Everybody's Sit up tight. Purge Baby got this for $9. Way to go. Way to go. And I'm going to put this in a separate bag. Uh, Purge, that was number 13. And I really think that was a deal. And I was going to start it at 10, but I just decided, no, I'll pop that up there at 5. Okay. Purge Baby. Right there. Coming to you, number 13. Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead and strip this bus because I need it for the next group of things. This is my bling. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I've had this for a long time. It's been sitting in my box entitled, my collection box entitled Unmarked or Unsigned Beauties, because that's exactly what it is. I'll show you the back, and I'll tell you that I've spent a little bit of time researching it. I do know from looking at it that I'd say that it's not a Juliana. Okay, that's the first thing we all jump at. Uh, it doesn't have, see on that pin, sorry, see on the pin stop, on the pin, the hinge, there's not a stop, and there's not one on the inside. Did you know a pin stop on the inside can help you identify the maker also? But you can't deny that this isn't a gorgeous, large. See how large it is in my hand? Look at the baguettes. All right, and these marquee stones, and I don't see any darkened stones. They're all still nice and brilliant, and I do believe it's an older pen. It doesn't have the look on the back of being something, like brand new. But so when I research, I ask myself, okay, who was known to use those baguettes and marquees together, and who did big geometric shapes like this? Well, I'll let you do the research. I'm going to run this at a start of $10. And I think it's a good opportunity to pick up what we called an unsigned beauty. And not everything has to be unsigned for us to enjoy it. Now, I think it's made, the pen is structured so it would be put on like this, but you could wear it like that if you don't want to wear it diagonally. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm telling you what. Uh, these stones, I won't get into my previous lecture, but it all goes back to quartz. And uh, then we begin seeing quartz imitated in glass. That's from the Art Deco period. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, I'm getting distracted. Okay. How many of you have found out by now I really like the older pieces? Oh, all right. Mel, look at there, girl. You have won this. That's number 17. I hope you find out it was somebody really, really special. If you do, text me and brag and let me know, okay? Because I'd like to know. Um, okay, sticking that in a bag. Number 17. Okie dokie. Well, look at there. We cleared that off. Okay, well, how about we do some more $5 starts? Got a bag here for $5 starts. And we're going to start off with something similar to what we've been selling. This is a pretty white beaded bracelet, and it is look at there, Trifari, ground Trifari. Wow. All right. Well, first of all, you need to see there is a little bit of wear to the enamel on the clasp there. And the name is right there. Um, And there is the Crown Trifari hang tag. How many of you recognize? I'll get my thumb out of the way in just a second. How many of you recognize that hang tag? That is crown. See the crown on top and the T for Trifari. It is knotted. It's it looks like it's got a little bit of age to it, but and it looks like it is 24 inches at least, if not a wee bit longer. But I'm starting this Crown Safari at $5. Can't beat that. Can't beat that with a stick. Wouldn't want to beat you with a stick anyway. What am I saying? Okay, Perch. Good opportunity here to pick up a Crown Safari. And I don't know how good any of you are about cleaning jewelry up. This could be soaked, and and just when you take it out, rinse it real good. And I'd put a hair dryer on it and get it good and dry. All right, Purge Baby has won this. Wow, she's Rachel. You better watch out. I think Purge Baby's gonna take this home about having the most purchases. All right, let me find something to put that in that's big enough. Okay, that what I said that was number 12. All right, coming home to you. Okay, let's do one more at a $5 start, and then I'll start climbing the price ladder just a little bit. I think these are fun. These are going to show you here. See that name, Lussard? Lussard was an art teacher, like me. I didn't know her personally. I wish, I wish that I had known her personally. Uh, she was really eccentric. Okay, her studio items that her studio area. Okay, every artist has a studio area. Was jewelry making and uh, other little peripheral things that had to do with the fact that she's like a lot of artists and art teachers were hoarders. And I have to raise my hand. And the reason why you get started into that, let me put you over here so you can see me talking. The reason why art teachers become hoarders is that we see stuff and we go, man, I might could use that in the classroom for an art project. So you find an old cardboard box on the side of the road filled with magazines, and the first thing you think of is collage. Y'all don't laugh. I've picked up many boxes of magazines, and my students would go through them and cut them apart and make the most incredible collages. So, Lissard was kind of the same way, okay, and uh, she made this. It's seed pearls, and y'all don't know, but I have a real thing for seed pearls. It's something going on with me visually. I think it's the texture, all of those little tiny glass beads, something about the texture. And there's also a design principle going on about rhythm. Rhythm has to do with repeated shapes or color or repeated texture that creates a pattern. And there's a rhythm. I mean, you could almost say that that was a musical score. Look at there's 5 lines, just need some notes in it. Oh, I'm getting silly now. Anyway, I just personally like this. It is got a fairly new. When did they start making lobster claws class like that? Now that particular one was it 1959 that they started making that? I think Cartier, even earlier, was the one who invented it. Did y'all know that? That Cartier invented the lobster claw? How about that? That's special. It's got a nice little doodag here, but here's what the whole thing looks like. And it's all tangled up. Y'all may have to just imagine what this would look like, untangled. I don't know how long it's going to take me to untangle it. Come on. Almost got it. Okay, I think that's probably close enough. Anyway, it's these little things hanging off of it are a little, uh, feel like acrylic. They're not glass, I don't think. I think they're acrylic, but they're all shades of blue, and I just adore the blue um, seed beads. Okay, well, we're going to put that up for $5 and put this with some red and white, and I'll put this on a blue t-shirt with blue jeans, and then pop you up there a red brooch or something to, or just do blue and white. I think it'd make a nice 4th of July doodad. Okay, thank you, Insane Bargains. I am very visual. And like I just said, if I get to looking at something too intently, I get over into right brain mode. And and y'all, this is no joke. I lose my power of speech. Why is that? Speech is a function of the left side of the brain, and I get so right brain. And right brain is where artists. That's where your creativity comes from, your intuitive side, your creativity. And I can, as just long years of practice as an artist, and I've taught this. I've taught students how to get over into using the right side of their brain, and when they do, and I teach them how to really look at stuff, how to really see things that they're drawing, that they could draw anything that I put in front of them, and it looked realistic. And you think I'm kidding, but I've proved it over and over again with my students how to do that. But I'm so after years of switching over to the right side of the brain to think and function, and you do that by looking. Now, I can't do it right now because I'm talking. If you're talking, or even if you're listening to music in the background, guess what? That interrupts you from moving over onto the right side of the brain. But once I get over there, I lose the power of speech. My students used to laugh at me. I'd get up to the board and I'm talking because I'm teaching. And then I say, okay, let me demonstrate. And I start to demonstrate. As soon as I start drawing, which is visual, I can't talk. I was just, and my students would go, there she goes, there she goes. And I'd lose track of time and the bell would ring. It's terrible. So, why did I get off on that? Because we bid on this and it stopped. Okay, because I've gotten lost in the right side of my brain. Okay, let's put that away. $5 start. Okay, I'm gonna put $5 starts away for just a minute, and let's try to put something a little nicer. A $15. I won't jerk you up too high. Yes, welcome in everybody. Miss Behave. Hi, I've seen you before in my room. Thank you for coming in tonight. All right, here's a little bit of bling. This is a brooch, gold tone. As soon as I get it out of the bag, I'll show it to you. Gold tone. There's the back. It's unsigned, and some of you might can tell that with that sort of textured background means that this is uh, newer. It could still be vintage, but it's not, one of our 30s and 40s golden age of rhinestone beauty. But isn't that pretty? Now, you say, well, it is blue. See there? Now it's got a little blue green, but we're not going to squabble. It fits my red, white, and blue. Floral shape, no marks, and it's another one of these unsigned beauties, and I have chosen to start it at, what did I say? $15. Okay. And after a really pretty floral gold tone, no stones missing, nothing darkened. Wait a wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Purge baby, you have bid on that, and hang on. Okay. Purge, there is a stone missing right there. Okay, we can do one of two things. Number one, if you'll give me a little bit in the next day or two, uh, I've got lots of rhinestones that I have in my repair box. If I can replace that, they were originally glued in, so, or is that prongs? Yeah, I think it's prong set, but I can put a stone in or purge. Let me message you and tell you what's going on, and if I can't, then I'd be happy to take a cancellation. I am so sorry. Oh, I feel terrible about sticking that up there for auction, and there's a stone missing. So, give me a thumbs up. Do you want to cancel just right away, or would you like for me to try and replace that stone? Either way, I can communicate via message with you. What you want to do, Purge? I mean, it's going to take a bit for me to cancel it anyway. You've already won it. Okay, I will do that. I'm so sorry. And thank you for being sweet about that. Okay, number 22. I'm going to put down here cancel, purge. Goodness gracious. Pack rat queen. You done lost your crown. Selling something with a stone missing. Well, I guess it can happen to anybody, and it just happened to me. Okay, I'll take care of it. Thank you for being sweet about that. Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too. Um, this next thing I've got while we're in the $15 thing is, some of you may have seen Rachel in the first part of this train had some of these for sale, and this is an oldie. You can see the findings on it. These were so popular back in the 40s and even the 30s, and it is glass. This is just crystal, cut crystal. It's not. I don't think it's leaded. I think I tested it. If it was lead crystal, if you test it with a presidium, you'll see the needle bump up to the high side of glass, and that indicates the presence of lead. But there is AB coating on this, and it is a double strand, and I think it's quite nice. And I'm putting it out there at $15. So it's your opportunity to have a stunning two-strand AB crystal, and it is strung with cord. Yeah, it's strung on thread, not chain. All you can do is fix it and keep on going and saying, yes, that's right. That's right. Bless y'all. Oh, look at Purge Baby um coming back for more. Bless her heart. And she's won it. Oh, Purge, I'm gonna have to stick some free stuff in your package. You've been a good client. Thank you. And that was number 21. number 21 that's coming to you. All right. Well, thank you. That kind of makes me feel better um, after we messed up on that other one. Oh, unsweet cranberry juice. I hope it's doing its thing because it's awful. Okay, where was I? All right, we did the 15. We finished that. Let's go back to some more. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to pull my 25 out because I've got a couple of things in here that I really discounted the cost on. And I mean, I paid more, but I'm more than willing to pass them on. And the first one, I curated Curiosity's Jewelry. Well, welcome in. Bless you. I love that name. Uh, Anybody know the name Heidi Daus? Well, this is a Heidi Daus. Says so right there. And I've had this in my collection. I've got a few Heidi Daus pieces, but I found that I was never that kept getting pushed to the back, and I thought, well, it's not being appreciated, and I need to get it out there and let somebody enjoy this. Now, I think I paid well over $50 for it, but I'm going to put it up today for 25. See if anybody might like to have a Heidi Daus that is at least blue and pink counts as red and the clear counts as white. And there's a little yellow thrown in there for fun. It's a pen. Heidi Daus. Nice opportunity to get a piece if you collect her. And I guarantee you can get more money for her if you resell her. I'm calling her. Y'all, I don't normally do that. this thing. Although it does look like a girl's bike. Isn't that a girl's bike? Yeah, with a bar. Boys' bike don't have one, right? Isn't that pretty? I tell you, Heidi Dahl, she has um, got it down pat how to encrust these Swarovski crystals in her work. So insane bargains, you have won that. Great, number 24. Put that back in its bag and give you a post-it note. Number 24 coming to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, I've got another Heidi Daus, and let's see. Um, there's actually two of these together in here. There's two separate. They sold them separately, but it's what you call a lariat. And let's see if I can double it up enough to see the little design, which is talk about going to the beach and wearing something cute with uh, either a swimsuit cover or a little shift at the beach. Is that not adorable? Um, there's that one. And then I'm going to put a second one on. Now, y'all, I'm telling you, they sold them separately, but and I paid well over the $50 range. But this one is the same sort of idea, but it is in this beautiful kind of sand color. Doesn't that look like the beach? All right, hold on to your socks. I'm gonna move to the stage for $25. Beautiful AB Swarovski crystals strung as a lariat, and there's two of them, and the most wonderful summer colors. It does qualify for me tonight because it's got blue. Okay, Graham, thanks for joining us. Anybody interested in this Heidi Daus? This is Heidi Daus also. It's marked somewhere. Oh, sorry, I can't show it to you. But trust me, this is Heidi Daus. You can Google that online. All right, did that end? Okay. All right. Well, that one gets to stay with me. Good. I'm gonna take a vacation one of these days and go to the beach. I have to remember I've got that stuck in my drawer. Okay. All right. That was 25. Okay. Let's look at another 25. How about a Joan Rivers? Anybody like to buy Joan Rivers? I do. She was such a wild and wacky person, and I have enjoyed collecting her stuff. You too, Perch Baby, um, and saying, "Come see me. We'll go to the beach." You must live in Florida. Do you live in Florida? Insane Bargains. I haven't been to the beach in so long. This is Joan Rivers, and it's the hang tag is right there. It's got a nice long extension, which I don't know why you'd need it because, Swanee, look how long this thing is. Let me back up. It's dragging my tray down here. But this is a mixture of, and who is it in the room that likes seed beads? It's me. Again, I'm attracted to that texture, but there's red and blue. There's no white, but that's okay. 2 out of 3 is all right. But I just think this is gorgeous. Just absolutely. It's another t shirt winner for sure. That boho look. Okay, and I'm going to throw that up there for $25. This is a signed Joan Rivers starting at $25. You couldn't you couldn't even buy the raw materials. Golden Isles in Georgia, not too far. Oh my goodness, girl. Uh, the Jekyll and St. Simon's and Sea Island, and even Tybee Island off of Savannah are the places that are my favorite. I like the King and Prince over on Jekyll, and the Cloisters over on Sea Island. But St. Simon's, oh my goodness, all those neat little places to eat seafood. Purge baby, did you win this, Joan Rivers? Look at you. Look at you. I'm going to have to find a big sack to put that in. I'm so proud you got that. Okay, that's number 25. 25 for 25. You did good on that. I can tell you that I did pay more for it. And so you'll do well with this if you resell it. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of beads. A lot of beads. Okay. What time is it? Y'all don't let me go past my allotted time. I think I've got time for one more. And let me decide what to sell in this time that is remaining. Okay. I've got a $10 start. I can't believe I'm offering this for $10. This is one of my favorite necklaces. Talk about boho. This is imitation cherry amber and silver tone findings. It is tangled up in the tag. Oh, good grief! Let me just cut that. But it would get tangled up when I'm trying to show it to you. There's not a clasp. Am I right? Yes. There's not a clasp, but You can tell where the bottom is because of its being graduated. But let me double it up so that I can get it on this bust. I just think this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I think the big bead is on the bottom. And y'all, I'm going to start this at $10. I can't believe I'm doing it, but this is just such a good imitation cherry amber. I've actually got a real strand of cherry amber that is from the Victorian period. They loved amber during that period, and the beads are this size and graduated. But this is imitation, but it is a good imitation, and I like the patina on this old silver tone. These silver tone findings. Okay, who won that? Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Well, welcome into my. I think that's one of. Aren't is this the first purchase? Whoops! Got so excited I knocked you off the stand here. Is this your first purchase from me? Yes. Well, thank you. Let me stick that in a bag, and that was number 20. And we've got just another minute or so here till I send you on. This has been so much fun. I have enjoyed tonight. This is a bit more relaxing from my previous session when I was doing so much teaching. Number 20. Number 20. All right, Aaron, sweetie, that's coming to you. And I tell you what, I'm going to take the last few minutes that I've got just to really say to you guys how much I appreciate you. I've enjoyed getting to know you, some of you in my room that come, and especially if you've been coming to the chats. And those of you that were in the chat last Saturday, right? Yeah, at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We were talking about jewelry resource books, and we spent the whole time looking at books because, as y'all know, I collect books. And I sold a good many, and I promised you that I would have additional copies of the ones that I like the very best personally that I use. Well, they are now up in the Buy It Now. And so I hope you'll take advantage. They're priced very competitively. With some of them are getting hard to find. And speaking of that, I don't know if this means anything to anybody but me, but the Ann Pittman book, her very first book that covered Juliana, that she became famous with people trying to identify Juliana. That very first book has been out of print forever and ever and ever. You go to eBay and it sells anywhere from $200 to $400. And she's in the process of trying to get it reprinted, and the best you can do right now is contact her, Ann Pittman. You can find her on Facebook. There's one of the Juliana Facebook groups. And or you can find, well, she's the one that put together the Is It Juliana database that we all use to verify our Julianas. Anyway, y'all, I picked up on eBay 4 books that were in a lot, and they were stacked on top of each other. You could barely see the one on the bottom for $40. Okay, those 4 books, that's like $10 a piece. And I saw what I thought. I said, that looks like a Pittman book. She wrote 3 volumes. So the other 2 are still in print. You can buy them reasonable. But that first one is the one that you want. Y'all, they came today. It was her first volume. I got that first Pittman book for $10. Yay! Go Granny Bush, go Pack Rat Queen. Okay, it's time for me to send y'all home. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I hope all of you have a great rest of the evening. And we're gonna raid till Chickadee. Bye.